Okay, so what's going to happen when we actually add? So I have, as we saw before, the numerator and denominator. What we're going to do here is we're first going to create a temporary rat, just a local variable called t. And in that local variable t, we construct a rat, and we're going to return that rat as the value of the function. So if you see, this operator plus returns something, but what does it return? It returns a rat. Which rat? It's the temporary that we create. This is not different than what we normally do when we're programming, right? We want to construct something, so we create a temporary variable, and then we construct something, a temporary variable, we return it. How do we do that? So I have my rat x. I'm really saying x plus y, right? So when I say x plus y, I have my rat x. Here's my rat x. My rat x has a numerator and it has a denominator. My rat y, also, this is x over here, and this is y over here. It also has a numerator and denominator. And what happens, as we saw before, is that this really becomes x dot operator plus of y, so that in order to refer to x's parameters, x's numerator and denominator, I just say n and d, but to refer to y's, I say r dot n and r dot d. So therefore, what happens is I want to create in my temporary, right? This is going to add these things together and create this temporary. So the temporary has to have a numerator and denominator. So what's going to go over here? Well, this is really the same when I add x plus y. So this is really numerator over denominator plus y's numerator and denominator. So that is going to be r dot numerator over r dot denominator. So when we do the cross multiply, I'm going to get r dot d, right, just like we did before, which is this, n times r dot d, and plus I'm going to add d times d plus r dot n. Right? I'm going to go in that direction, right, and that's this. Now for the denominator, what's going to happen in the denominator over here? Well, the denominator, I'm just going to, so for the numerator of the temporary, I'm going to get n times r dot d plus d plus r dot n. That's going to be put in the numerator one. And for the denominator, I'm just going to have the denominator times the denominator, this times this. So that's going to be d times r dot d. So I create back here, let's go to the function, I create a numerator, I create a denominator, and then I end up returning t. So that is how we actually write the addition function. Now what about a function if I wanted to do operator minus, or if I wanted to do operator times, or if I wanted to do operator divide? It's the same kind of thing. I basically come back here, I create a temporary, I do the appropriate things to the numerator and denominator, and I return that temporary. And you're going to be asked to do that as an assignment to modify the class and to actually have that happen.